It's McMastodon. I'm the Terrafirman, and this is my log. Day 382. I am like 3,000 blocks from home. I have come up here well north of El Dorado. I've come up to this beach because I need the cinnabar. Unfortunately, I need like 2 pieces of cinnabar. One for each of the two powder kegs. If I want to light my powder kegs, I need redstone. Now, fortunately, I have found it. That's not the right tool. And like, that's basically all I need. But I'm gonna have to dig down a little bit more because I want to get, well, I guess I could get more. I've come all this way. It feels kind of silly just to grab a few pieces and head back, but I don't have a lot of food. I have 3 sandwiches and it's wintertime. It's January, so there's not a lot of food on the ground around me. Although, yeah, there's some animals around. I suppose I could get some meat from a deer or something. But I think I basically just have to dig down into this. Okay, I got my barrel with me. The readings have been getting a little bit better as I go down. So small sample there, but if I come down here, it's a large sample. So I guess I just have to go down another 10, 12 blocks. Let's put the barrel... Gonna get dark? No, not really. Let's put the barrel up here at the top, I guess. And I'll take my ladders down. And oh, yeah, I always do this. I don't bring. That's a stick. Okay, it's a funny looking stick. I didn't bring the support beams. So let me get some support beams and then jump on down there. I'm just gonna. Am I using an axe? Why is this not breaking? This is weird. That's like the hardest tree ever, apparently. Day 383, I have gotten a full ceramic vessel of cinnabar and, well, okay, 1 more stack. Now, 1 more stack. There's plenty more where that came from. There's a lot here. But I don't think I need any more than that. And more importantly, I'm down to my last 2 sandwiches, and it's 11 o'clock. So I think what I'm going to do is hit the road. And, oops, I got to break this. Yeah, it's time to hit the road, and I'm going to try to get back without starving to death, which would be good. And maybe I'll have to kill a deer or something on my way. And then we are going to be ready to fire off that powder keg. I am looking forward to that. And, well, there's plenty to do in terms of black steel. I got to get that black steel anvil together. And let's see what these animals are over here. Looks like there's a ravine in between me and the animals. I'm going to have to go around a little bit. Oh, more bismuth. I actually got like a stack of bismuth. Okay, 9 bismuth. That's not that much. But... I literally had to dig through the bismuth to get to the cinnabar, so that's kind of cool. Yes, the animals should be right over here. Bismuth everywhere. I remember when I first started in this world, I thought to myself, man, there. Oh, it's a pig. All right, that'll be good. A lot of meat. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of inventory space for meat. Let's ditch those. What else can I ditch? Flint. Piggy! Piggy! Don't need your leather. I might want your leather. Okay, I will cook that meat if necessary on my way back, so I don't have to worry about starving. In fact, now that that's an option, I could head for the water. But maybe I'll take the land route. Maybe I'll just oh. I forgot my bed. Oh, this could have been ugly. Oh, I could have been trapped. I could have been trapped out. And then that would have been That would have been some long nights before I made it back. Okay, gotta go around this. Alright. So maybe I'll do a little exploring on the way home, but I don't expect to find it too much, so probably gonna be back before I start logging again. Day 384. I feel like a real survivor, a real explorer again. You got a campfire going, and because I need some food, I need this pork. So I fired up the campfire, like just like the old days, and I'm in the middle of the woods, and I gotta have to jump in bed, and I hope no monsters get me before I get. Well, all right, this is the second one I've got cooked. Yeah, so that'll be good. I can eat this one, and let's turn it off and go to bed. Day 386, and man, what a sight for sore eyes. It's great to be back. I'm gonna miss this place when I leave. I'm starting to kind of like this. It feels like home. I even like the glass ceiling. Now I was in here in the blacksmith shop, and I was doing my thing over here, and the roof must have got struck by lightning because I got hurt by a lightning strike. I can only imagine what it would have been like if I had been outside. That could have been my death right there after all this time. Anyway, we are close to getting out of here. I have the cinnabar that I can use to make redstone. I think I have to put it in the quern to grind it up. Now, in order to make the black steel, one of the things I need now is black steel. I have the 4 bars. I need 14 to make an anvil. So I need 10 more. And that means I need to make steel. And actually, I really only need 5 steel ingots because it's a mix of, you know, 50% steel and 50% nickel, or 25% nickel and 25 black bronze. But I need to hammer each of those with an ingot of pig iron. So I'm 3 short on the pig iron. Now this no longer has the toyer. I'm glad I noticed that because remember I made a mistake of firing this thing up without a toyer and I couldn't get the ore out. So gonna have to make a toyer. Now the bronze one I made recently got used up way too quickly. Just not worth it. So I think I'm gonna have to make it out of steel or at least iron. I'll probably make it out of steel, but I think it's 4 ingots of steel. So yeah, gonna have to get that thing fired up. Before I do that, let's review what has happened or what I got. So it's a good thing I went out of my way. Well, I mean, I'm kind of glad I went out of my way. Don't know why I took that back with me, but there's 2 of them in here. But I got, well, this, but I got some jute, I got some wheat, which is fine. It's not like huge, but I got some strawberry bushes, which is cool. That's pretty cool. Pumpkins. I got a bunch of pumpkins. So I'm glad I took the land route on the way back. And also these nasturtiums. I think. Oops. Can I put a bed in there? I can. This is weird. I can put a bed in there. Let's think about that for a second. I can't put, like, let's say a large tool. But I can put a bed. Don't know why. I'm going to plant these outside. Along with the strawberries. But let's see. I mean, it's not a big deal to get these. It's not like, I mean, there are probably lots of them that I've walked by and never really bothered to harvest, but I kind of like the idea of doing this along the path. Now, I have thought of the place for the test powder keg, and that is the hill down there between me and the ocean. When I get to like the end of the path, at the end of the fruit trees, there's a big hill there. And it's annoying. I have to go over it every time I try to go to the ocean. So, we're going to put the powder keg on there. That's the plan. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be good. But let's see. What else? I got to put this food away. Should probably start making some sandwiches. Now, remember the goal is perfect sandwiches. I need to take 20 perfect sandwiches with me on my voyage when I leave. I'm an expert cooker. Expert chef. But if you look at this, no. There we go. Ridiculously savory is my problem. Everything is ridiculously savory. Now, I've said this before, but I'm just kind of reviewing. I'm hoping when I get to be master, it's going to tell me exactly how far off I am on each of the ingredients. Like, this one's not savory. Everything I do is not savory. Is that almost everything I make is not savory, and then I put them together and I get ridiculously savory. So I need exact, like -50, -40, whatever. I need it to be exact. Otherwise, I don't think I'm ever gonna make a perfect sandwich. The food that I've been carrying with me, I'm gonna put in here. What's the decay on these? Not bad at all. Okay, the carrots. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut some decay too. Whoa, that's a lot of decay. Not carrying a knife though. Alright, put this on my back. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make the toyer with the steel that I have. And get working in here. I'm probably gonna make let's see how many. Oh yes, we got lots of trees. We got a full farm of trees, so I can go in there and farm some trees for some more charcoal because I'm gonna need it. And yeah, I'll be back when I've made some progress here in the blacksmith shop. Day 392. I have now 6. I'm laughing because wow, that looks like a pittance of black steel, but 6 is getting there. It's almost halfway towards an anvil, and I've got a little bit of more steel here. I've got I think 8 more pig iron. That should be enough to get me the anvil, although I need to keep making more. I have some of the weak steel here. 6 more. That is not. It doesn't stack in an ingot stack. You have to put it in a box for some reason. And these were still warm when I did that, so now I can stack them. There we go. Okay, so it's a little bit of time. 1 or 2 more runs of the blast furnace, and we'll be there. But I really want to get to this powder keg. I really want to do the test of the powder keg, just to see what kind of blast it's gonna be, because I've never actually done it. I've never blown one up for real. So check out all this redstone I've got. Where did I put the cinnabar? Oh, it's over here. So apparently you get like a whole bunch. So right, 8 cinnabar, and if I run it, I'm gonna get. Let's just do 2, just to you know. I don't know why. 16, so 8 for each one. So the fact that I got like 64, 80 of these, I'm gonna have several stacks of redstone. I don't know how long of a lead I need to do, and I was thinking about it, but I think the redstone signal is gonna only extend for 15 blocks, and there's no repeaters. I can't make repeaters using the materials I have here, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is the old school repeater. I'm gonna have to have a block with a redstone torch every so often, and then another torch which inverts the signal back. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to torch it every. Can I make torches? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Let's eat a sandwich. The other thing is I am so slowly creeping towards being a master chef. Getting there. It's slow. It's gonna. I don't know. The rate I'm eating sandwiches, I might as well just make a whole bunch. Now here's the setup. Okay, so I've started to do this. I was cutting down the trees so we can actually see what happens. That's why I got all these logs over here. I have to move those to the charcoal pit. I've got I've got this jack-o'-lanterns at the corners, or I'm gonna do 8 around the outside, and there's one last. Whoops. There's one last one. I don't know if you could see those on the map, but it's sort of a grid. So they're every 20 blocks. I'm gonna do one more over here. Let's cut down this tree. And, oh, there's a fruit tree here. Let me. I cut down some of the closest fruit trees to where we're operating, because I'm not sure exactly how big the blast is gonna be. Trust me, it's gonna be pretty big though. So right here, I believe is no here. Here is the spot. So let's put it up on the. And you can't put a pumpkin on support beams, so I've been putting this limestone. The way I said limestone was kind of weird. Okay, so that's that. So this corner is 20 blocks on a diagonal. So this one is 20 blocks away from the center, and the center is where I've got the powder keg, and I've buried it in this hillside because this is the hillside I want to get rid of. So the path comes through there where all those fruit trees are, right through there to this fruit tree that I've recently trimmed the saplings, and then it leads to this bay over here. And so this hill is in the way. So we're going to try to take it out. Now, the question is, where can I stand so that I can watch it, that it's going to be safe? Nowhere. Probably nowhere. I suppose I could try to run the redstone up to the top of that peak. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me take a break and get rid of the last of these trees, and then it's time. We're gonna set it off. All right, see you then. Day 393. I am down to 2 pieces of redstone left from all the 2 stacks plus that I made. Wait, I must have put a stack somewhere. Anyway, yeah, there's well over a stack of redstone, and it goes all the way up there, and there's a thing. Now, the moment of truth. Let me take that off of my bar. I don't want to inadvertently set this off. Okay, it didn't blow. All right, now I've got old school repeater system set up, and I've got all these. Now, these pumpkins are 20 blocks away. I'm curious to see whether the pumpkins are going to survive or not. Actually, technically, they're jack-o'-lanterns. They were nice and lit up at night. It looked kind of nice. So I'm gonna head on up here. Okay, here's the lever. Let's pop that. I don't know why. I can see most of the pumpkins. This this Douglas fir is blocking, but I like the Douglas fir. And hopefully we're gonna lose a good chunk of that hillside. Now I don't know this explosion, the concussive blast, the shockwave may render me unconscious a little bit, and it may affect the recording. I don't know if it's going to be a smooth recording when it goes off. So bear with me. Hopefully I'll come to my senses after a few seconds, and the recording will start running again. But here goes. This should work. I really hope it doesn't kill me. All right. Here we go. Oh. Okay. I took a little bit of a hit from that. Looks like all the pumpkins survived, but we lost a big chunk of the hillside. Let's go check it out. Oh my goodness. Wow, I actually felt that. Oh, look at that. Look at that crater. Oh, look at these blast lines. That's a stick. I wonder if there's any ores in here. Look at these blast lines, though. Okay, so these this dirt was blown out, even over here. What's this? It's valerite. Wow. Oh, look at the trees. The trees bit it too. What's this? Chipped. Oh, I get some gems from this. Oh, a bunch of gems. Look at that. I even collected some of my redstone back. Well, one. Wow. What a crater. Well, it looks like all the pumpkins survived, but man, what a crater. Ooh, a bunch of great gems. Let's see. What can I throw away? Well, sticks. And I guess I can put some look at this. Look at this. I blew the tops off the trees. The pumpkin survived though. It's interesting. Wow. Wow. Now I was 40 blocks away. I mean a good 40 blocks away and totally felt that blast. I was a little injured from it. That's amazing. All right, well, I got to get back to work making my armor. Speaking of armor, how much damage did it take? Not too much. That's good. I got to get back to work making my armor, and then we're gonna start thinking about getting out of here. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a calculation based on the damage that was done to this crater. I'm gonna have to analyze it and see if my plans for getting off this world are really going to work or not. But yeah, that's going to be in another log. So I appreciate you watching this log. If you liked it, please click the like button on the log. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. But until then, I'm McMastodon. I'm the Terrafirman. These are some blasted fruit trees. And everybody, take care. Alright, check this out. It blew the top out of my Douglas fir. From over there.